before we move on to the parts of the leaf, I want to go back to stomata. Here's a chart that was designed by Maria Montessori to show that the sun drinks from plants all throughout the world. I know you might be asking, what on earth must that mean? Essentially, because the sun shines upon plants, such as trees, as we see in this chart, it's helping to encourage the process of photosynthesis by providing the energy to make food. But through that, there's excess water vapor that gets created. And so the stomata also give off water vapor. And so think about how it's really hot and sunny in the summertime, especially in the area that we live. We also get humidity in the summer. And that's because of all that moisture that's being given off by plants around us. Some follow-up ideas on stomata. Which plants have leaves with lots of stomata and which plants have leaves with few stomata? And why? Maybe we want to research into leaves that float on water and how the carbon dioxide might get in. All right, now on to parts of a leaf. We have three main parts of the leaf. Leaves are made up of veins. Veins are a thicker material than the rest of the leaf, and they are kind of like hollow pipes. Just like pipes carry water, these pipes, the veins, carry the food and water all throughout the leaf and the plant. The blade, or the lamina, is the thin layer of cells that create the leaf and contain the chlorophyll. It's where the food making goes on. Then there's the petiole, which helps turn the leaf towards the sun. You might think of this as a stem, but it actually has a fancier name, a petiole. It helps the leaf turn towards the sun. The stem is part of the larger plant. Now, we can classify leaves in many different ways because there's many different types. But one way of classifying leaves is by their structure. There are simple and compound leaves. A simple leaf has a blade that is made up of just one piece. For example, this oak leaf. But a compound leaf has a blade that's made of multiple leaflets. So this picture right here is of a rose leaf. Now it's not three leaves in one, that's actually just one leaf made of multiple leaflets. Now we can get even more specific because there's types of compound leaves. There are palmately compound leaves and pinnately compound leaves. Palmately is just as it sounds, when all the leaflets form a shape like a palm. Pinnately compound is when the leaflets form a feather shape, like this one right here. This palmately compound leaf is a Schefflera, and the pinnately compound leaf example here is from an ash tree. We also can get even more specific. Can you believe it? And some of these terms are a mouthful because we're talking about types of pinnately compound leaves. So when they have a feather-like appearance, the leaves that are compound can be parapinnately compound or imparapinnately compound. Peripinnately compound means that the compound leaf parts have an even pair on the end, just like we see in this tree leaf here. That word peripinnately comes from the Latin word peri, meaning even. And imperipinnately compound means that the compound leaf parts are not even. They are not even. So here we see an even pair, 1, 2, and in this example, we see 3. Some follow-up ideas for classification: get outside,